Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemel, Shai Basham, Rakakudash, Shalom to the 144,000 and rest of you elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video. Anyway, I'm going to read a precept. I'm going to read Psalms 10. I'm going to read it in the NLT. We know it. We normally read it in the KJV, 1611, but I'm going to read it in NLT. Anyway, the title of this video is "They are beginning to tell the truth about themselves." And someone may get deleted. And someone may get deleted. So I was watching this video right here, put up by Piers Morgan, Uncensored, and that's him. He's based out of England. And the title is "He's a Mafia Boss." Diddy latest featured DJ Vlad. Household names will be revealed. So I'm watching it earlier. I wasn't at my house. I was someplace else. And I believe I even sent the video to Apostle Ramla. Matter of fact, I'm sure of it. So this is, it says Jaguar, or Jaguar, that's how you say it, Jaguar, right? Or Jaguar, we say Jaguar, right? Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. So you have these, what do you call it? You got these sections where she speaks on different things, but she's definitely spills the beans, and she's definitely an insider. She said she's been in the music business for 30 years or over 30 years, about 30 years, a little more than 30 years. And she says that she was a sex worker. She was a dominatrix, and you can see that if you listen to Jaguar right, you can see she's a dominatrix. She likes to dominate over men. So there's men that like to be dominated. Especially, you got CEOs. They want to feel like they feel guilty for being over other people, so they'll get certain women to wear the all leather, strapped up with the whip, and whip them, and make them lick their toes and crawl like a dog. So that's what she is. Now, she did acknowledge the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelite community, if you want to call it that. It's really not a community because you got different Israelite groups out there. We don't all say or think the same thing. So anyway, part of the title of this video is someone may get deleted. And if she gets deleted, then you know why. Because she doesn't mince words. She names names. So let me look at some of the comments, and then I'm gonna go to Psalm 64 and the NLT, and I'm gonna read that. And I may just close. Now, if the Spirit jump on me, I'll keep going. Okay, so here, this is a comment right here. And this was put up a couple hours ago. When I saw it was about 2 hours. It said 2 hours ago. Now it's 6 hours ago. So here's a comment. Protect this woman. She is putting her life on the line, telling the truth. And like I said, she doesn't mince her words. And she names names. She names two individuals that are over Jay-Z in a particular order. Jaguar, I believe every word. You're in my prayers for protection. So if she winds up missing, then you know why. Oh, and then Vlad, he comes on, and I don't know why any Jake, his, like let me do this. Let me see, where can I go? Let me see. Okay, so there goes Vlad. He's showing his face. And he's the
You need your team, but she's females. He's by.
Okay, so you got him right there. Small hat. But anyway, let me do this. Then you have this sister right here. And she just goes in on DJ. Or Mr. Vlad, DJ Vlad. And she said, she's an attorney. I forget her name. But she just comes out and says, this guy, DJ Vlad, or Vlad the Impaler, I call him. He's just a culture vulture. Yeah, he doesn't interview Edomites or Moabites, or he just interviews Jake, mostly in that hip hop world, that world, the world of the streets. And he gets them to confess what they did many years ago, and then normally a couple of weeks later, their house is raided, their apartment is raided, and they get locked up, and then you have a confession. Oh, you made a confession on DJ Vlad's show. So this sister goes in on DJ Vlad. She says he ain't nothing but a culture vulture. And you can look that up. But she goes in on Vlad, and she goes in on what we're talking about, the whole P. Diddy thing, and what's in the air, whether Jay-Z. There's a lot of Hollywood people and people in the music world that are kind of deleting pages and so forth. Hey, if you're in that world, you gotta be in that world, if you know what I mean. Look, they all did it. I don't care who. Mention somebody that's a multi-millionaire / celebrity in the music world, hip-hop world, acting world, entertainment overall, athletes, whether they play for the NBA or the NFL, AFC, boxers, because they got that type of money. And then she even says that, and she's not the first one to say it, that Diddy, according to what people say on the inside, that when you go in his mansion, there's cameras all over the place, which reminds me of Epstein. And he wasn't charged with murder, so normally they can hold you against bail. He's accused of underage this, and there's nothing wrong with being freaky in this world, but if the children are underage, or you drugged people that were consenting adults, there's all kind of charges on him. So he offered $50 million as bail. Now it's not a murder. He offered to, I think, wear an ankle bracelet, or I think he offered to give up his passport and so forth and so on. And they said no. They turned it down. Now that's the same thing that happened with Epstein. He's a multi-millionaire, and he had the money to bail himself out, but they said no. Wound up, what's the term? He was suicided. He was suicided, if you know what I'm talking about. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read this. And like I said, if any other precepts come to mind, I'll go to it. Okay, so it says, for the choir director, a psalm of David. O Most High, listen to my complaint. And we're supposed to be complaining. When we do these videos, And when you put your prayers up, you're asking for the Most High to come quickly, push these prophecies, make all these prophecies come together or come to pass. And now we know here in GMS, you're seeing the war between Israel and Iran. It was said that reports that they shot off almost 200 missiles. And the reports were that Israel, knocked out both of them with the Iron Dome. But then you got other reports saying that that's not the case, and that the president, I'll just use the word president of the land of Palestine, he's sounding nervous. Certain people are saying. And it looks like the people of Iran are not playing. So it's a war. It went from Israel versus Hamas to Israel versus Hezbollah to Israel versus a whole country, Iran. By the way, is backed up by Russia and China. Matter of fact, that's one of the nations that are part of the BRICS nations. It's a economic. It's sort of like the EU. In contrast to the EU, EU is the economic part of the beast. NATO is the military part of the beast. It says, "O power, listen to my complaint. Protect my life from my enemies' threats. Hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers, which are the wicked. They sharpen their tongues like swords and aim their bitter words like arrows. They bring up false reports against you. They try to catch you and spy on you, like they did Yahushua, like they did to the apostles. Use their words against them. So you got to be careful as to what you're saying. All you have to do is teach the scriptures. You read something on Esau, you tell them who Esau is. They say that we yell at people passing by. We yell at everyone. No, I didn't. Give me a video where in the last 20 years I yelled at somebody. We just speak. Now, if you go way back, you might do enough checking. You'll kind of see that, but you haven't. Look, give me last 10 years, last 15 years. Fourth verse. They shoot from ambush at the innocent. Ambush is a sneak attack. Attacking suddenly and fearlessly. They don't fear the Most High. And they know that we're the children, the sons of Israel. See, the thing that they got against us is that the fact that we're saying that we're the Israelites. We put in a claim. Anybody can put in a claim. There's actors and athletes who have sons who say, well, that was my father. Look, I look just like him. I want him to do a DNA test. So LeBron James, a child that kind of looks like him, can put in a claim that that's my father. He popped my mother. Is my mother. My mother said that they had a relationship, and he doesn't want to not. Well, he has a right to say that. He's making a claim, like we're making a claim. The whole world can make. The Moabites can make a claim. Yeah, we're the Israelites. Hamites, Ishmaelites, we're the Israelites. So it's just a claim. So you can't charge somebody with a crime for making a claim. They encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret. The Illuminati does things in secret. When have you seen one of the Rothschilds do an interview on TV? Really, the Rockefellers. When have you seen the Rockefellers, any of the Rockefellers do an interview on the news? A guest on CNN? How about the Oppenheimers? How about the Schiffs, the Warburgs, the Gettys, the Gettys, the DuPonts? Who will ever notice? Well, now everybody's noticing it because you have these insiders telling on themselves. That's why I said, don't be surprised if she winds up missing. I'm gonna say this. Remember what happened to this comedian that said something not kosher about Barack and his wife? She's a famous comedian. And I said, if she's high up on the totem pole, she'll be all right. If she's not high up on the totem pole, they're going to delete her ass. And sure enough, they deleted her. She got deleted. But like I said, as soon as she said that and it was on YouTube, I said, yep. I said, well, let's see if she don't make it. And she was a multi-millionaire. Guess she could have been net worth could have been hundreds of millions of dollars. We don't know. She was selling jewelry on QVC, and she's doing little comedy gigs. She was on TV. Oh, she had won The Apprentice. I gave it away. So she wasn't that high up on the totem pole. She wasn't supposed to open up her mouth. The human heart and mind are cunning. A cunning person is a person that'll smile in your face, shake your hand, promise you this, promise you that, and set your ass up. That's why you should have few friends. Because like I said before, you have men in the various camps that have been infiltrated, man, and they become cool with you, and they get all kind of, they get you double date, get to know your girl, know where you live, how many kids you got. Y'all might drink together, and you might say things that you wouldn't say if you were sober. You gotta stay on your P's and Q's. And that's why I'm not into the unity camp stuff. I'm not friendly with anybody that's in other camps, because you don't know who they are. You gotta live. If you're a Stoic, one of the elect would be a Stoic. You stick to itiveness. You get into something and you dedicate yourself to it. An Epicurean, which is opposite of a Stoic, and Stoic and Epicurean are both found in the scriptures, in the book of Acts. When you look those two terms up, a Stoic is a disciplinarian. He says he's going to get up every morning and do 6 miles or 10 miles or whatever. He's going to do this, do that. And he does it. On the other hand, an Epicurean is someone, if I'm saying the words correctly, is someone that likes leisure, chilling out, enjoying life. So, guys that have come into this thing, fell out, guarantee they were Epicureans, not Stoics. And Stoics are usually loners. But the Most High himself would shoot them with his arrows, ultimately the missiles, suddenly striking them down. Scriptures say in 2 Peter 3:10, and I love that. I might even go to it and read it in the NLT just to see how it's, formatted, written out. Thief in the night makes me think about a thief in the night. Their own tongues will ruin them. Now in the King James it says their own tongues. Matter of fact, let me go to that. That's the 8th verse. So I'm going to read the 7 again. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. They telling on each other. Remember the John Todd interview, or the lecture that he made. He claimed that he was high level of the illuminated ones, and he just came out and told all the secrets. And they said the reports was that they killed him. And he said he had to get refuge with a church, and he didn't know what church to go to because he said the majority of these churches have sold out. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear. And when the MOTB is introduced to the world, that's when a lot of these Israelites in these different camps, they're not going to listen to the ones that are the elect. They're going to run from their camp leaders. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. People are going to start realizing, well, they're doing it now by watching all these Christians do. They watch all our videos and they're trying to find loopholes to see if a Gentile can make it. So if a Gentile can make it, then they can make it. They might be an Edomite. The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. So let me go back to the NLT. Go back to the 8th verse. Their own tongue will ruin them. Their tongue shall fall on themselves. And all who see them will shake their heads in scorn. Then everyone will be afraid. They will proclaim the mighty acts of the Most High. You're going to have more people each day. Each week that goes by, a month that goes by, years that go by, there's people that are saying, yeah, we got to be the Israelites. And realize all the amazing things he does. Excuse me. Is this still the... Okay, I'm sorry. The godly or the righteous will rejoice in Yahweh and find shelter in him. And those who do what is right will praise him. Now, you know what I want to do? I want to go to 2 Peter, since it came to mind. 2 Peter 3. And I'll go to 10. 10th verse. But the day, there's an NLT, but the day of Yahweh will come as unexpectedly as a thief. Then the heavens will pass away with a terrible noise. That's from the missiles. And the very elements themselves will disappear in fire. And the earth and everything on it would be found to deserve judgment. Since everything around us is going to be destroyed, and it's not talking about the whole planet, it's talking about Babylon the Great and the land of Palestine. Like this, what holy and powerly lives you should live. In other words, dedicate yourself to this. And this is not for everybody. This is only for the elect. Looking forward to the day of the Most High and hurrying it along. In the King James it says hastening his coming. On that day, he will set the heavens on fire, and the elements will melt away in the flames. But we are looking forward to the new heavens and new earth. He has promised a world filled with the Most High's righteousness. So Esau, he'll be on the earth, but he's going to be working. He's going to get beat down, kicked in the ass, and the other nations are going to be working too. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. And like I said, don't be surprised if you hear something about her. And watch this interview. If I remember, I'll leave the link in the description box. If not, you can just go to Piers Morgan Uncensored, which, by the way, no, I ain't gonna fuck him. I ain't do this. I ain't gonna fuck him. Unsubscribe. But like I said, she pulls no punches. She doesn't mince her words. She comes out with it raw. And like I said, she did about a year ago, she did acknowledge the Hebrew Israelites. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next.